What's up, guys? My name is Pet the Cats, and today we are once again playing no game in particular. I apologize, I do not have that information with me, as we are once again recording the commentary before any certain gameplay is laid on over that. But more importantly, today joining me once again is the all too awesome, yes, the all too awesome Shilling. Joining us over here. Yes. But yes, you are joining us today, as is James Games 360 once again making his return to commentate.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
He addressed the ladies first because that's his target audience right there.
Yeah, our channel does get so much lady attention.
Yes.
I think I've looked at it. It's like it's a terrible audience we have. It's like. Oh no, I didn't. I'm not offending anyone, but I apologize. That came out terribly wrong. Not
we have a
saying
terrible
like that.
Audience.
I know. But I was gonna say our target audience.
I in no way.
Shut up. Our target audience is like 35 to 50-year-old men. Like that is not a good. I'll leave it at that. That's not good.
Yeah, no comment. Nope. So, once again, we're here for a lovely topic that I will be bringing up for the first time. They have no idea what I'm about to bring up, just like our lovely space life discussion we had earlier.
I'm scared.
Yes, so this one's definitely not as deep. More or less, I'm kind of pissed off. Let me just give you a little background here. Obviously, I go to the University of Tennessee, where sports seems to be the priority over academics, and that's the main issue here. Is I think that people are paying way too much attention to sports. And academics in school basically is getting like a blind eye when it comes compared to sports, and it's just been kind of pissing me off, to be honest. Here's an example. Here at Tennessee, we have this beautiful Neyland Stadium that's millions to build just for a football game once a week in the fall. And that's actually not even, it's, like today actually we play Florida at Florida, so it's not even being used weekly, So we have this $1 million invested thing to watch a sport, while I sit in my calculus class that has desks from the 50s. And these desks are wooden, and they're about like a foot by foot, so you can fit about one notebook on it, and that's it. And it's really bad, and it's just kind of like, so my tuition money is going to sports facility. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love sports. Not too much a fan of football. I know, aghast, unsubscribe, I know it's coming, but I don't really care too much about football. But I mean, I do go to the games. I do watch it, and I play tennis, other such sports, but I just feel like sports should come second when it comes to academics, because where do you go when you're in sports? You can't, if you don't become pro, like every 6-year-old little leaguer will, as you know, Sam.
Yes, will.
If you don't go pro, then you're screwed. You gotta turn to academics, and if you don't, if you just did sports all your life, then you're screwed. Another example of this, our quarterback Tyler Bray, a pretty good quarterback, looked upon as a god over at UT, just like every other football player. And academics, not so much. I've heard that he does a lot of weed smoking,
Oh,
Also,
a new category.
one of my friends, one of my friends is in a class with him, and he's, when he's actually there, which is only about half the time, he's sleeping or obviously not paying attention at all. So basically, that's what I wanted to address. Sam, give me your opinion, please.
Opinion based off of academic studies in correlation with athletic or collegiate sports. Is that what you're going for here?
Or just any sports in general, because parents raise their kids to be all these great sport athletes, but they should really be focusing on academics in my eyes. But yes, basically that.
All right. Well, once again, I have to talk from a very personal standpoint regarding my experiences with umpiring. I have to once again bring that up, and I think we've probably done a commentary or two over it in the past, but it kind of plays into the situation quite a bit, where you'll see parents who are more concerned with winning, more so than kind of reaching the league's goal, which is to promote play time for every player that's on the team. And it's really ridiculous, because I umpired in just a rec league where, that's the whole point, is just to have your kids play, have a good time, and really
have fun.
Yes, to have fun and to enforce a sense of teamwork into the game. And when you have parents who will take over as coach and they actually won't play certain kids just based on the fact that they want to win this game so bad, it kind of just defeats the purpose of playing in the first place. That's what moral rules are you instating by doing that? It's a bad situation, and then you'll have parents so competitive that'll go on to have rants, to have disagreements with 16-year-old umpires, who will then go on to get thrown out of a game, thrown out of a complex, and eventually having a police escort out of said complex when situation gets bad enough. I know I had one parent who stayed around after the games one night, and it wasn't myself, but my partner umpire, who had a bit of a feud with him, and waited around in the parking lot for him after the whole progression of games had finished up, and I guess there were some very nice hand gestures that were given up there, but that's just one instance of things going a bit too far, and eventually a parent being barred from a league altogether because he was unhappy with how balls and strikes have been called for his kid. And obviously that is a bit out of proportion, that is a bit ridiculous. So getting back to the whole point of things, I certainly think that it's just kind of become ingrained in our culture almost, that sports take such a precedent over academics most of the time, and I can certainly understand that. I would certainly rather be playing sports a lot of the times than sitting in class studying or something like that. But you have to look at it, and you have to look at the number of people who are able to maintain jobs playing professional sports, compared to the number of people who sit in office spaces doing, all that manual labor type of stuff. And just from an outlook point of view, you gotta look at the future, and you gotta realize what's more important there. Would you rather be having a good time playing sports when you're younger, or have a good career, a good future planned out down the road?
Exactly. Yep. Agree completely with that. James, your opinion?
Oh, I agree. I agree with Sam's comment about how parents can sometimes, just sort of use their child for personal benefit of, sports, getting up there to become, an all-star. Whether it may be basketball, baseball, football, anything in any major sports in school. And down here, I'd say that sports is basically the primary goal as much as in academics, as you said. When I went to high school, I was always approached by the coach there, and trying to get to join the football team. I always declined, due to the fact I was lucky to have parents that really did not push me to do any type of sport of that matter, which I didn't really care for. I didn't really care for competitive sports. I just didn't really care for it. I'd like to play it for fun, like I played baseball with friends and family, but soccer and some ping pong here and there with my cousins. But yes, I suck, by the way. So yeah, I can be beat by a 4-year-old. But back to the fact is that, I always get approached by that, and I didn't really care for football. I know. Again, people will be hating on me probably. You don't like football. Well, I don't like playing it, but I'll watch a game here or there with the family and all. But I never really liked playing it. My mom definitely wouldn't let me play it because she didn't want to have to deal with the broken bones that come with it, and and all that. And so, it's not really a big thing to me, other than, like I said, I played it for fun, other than competitive. But, people would always try and get me to join, and I kept saying, nah, I'm cool, I don't need to do it. And I wasn't really frowned upon. No one really, said, oh, you're not cool because you're not, they'd always ask, but they'd never really push, other than the coaches. So I wasn't really, a big problem. But down here, for most kids, if you're not good at sports, you probably won't, hardly do anything. Because since football is a big thing, we have a baseball team. I don't know if we still do or not, but obviously I've graduated and I have no idea what the goings on over there is. So thankfully I left that place. But getting back to the point is, baseball wasn't that great. The team wasn't really that great. I'm sure. I don't know if anybody. I don't think anybody from here is watching my videos. If they do, I'll probably find out. But I'll probably get some flack. But other than that, the teams were okay. Football was a little better, but still, wasn't that great. But I'm not really one of the competitive sports like I was saying though. So, but like I said, I agree with Sam in saying that parents do sometimes overdo it with the sports activities, and gaining college, funds, getting scholarships, that kind of thing, but yeah, so it's a little iffy for me, but again, like I said though, it depends. It's not really something.
The thing about football, it gets me. It's just a sport. You're hitting. Obviously, it's a very physical sport, contact sport. You get hurt sometimes for the rest of your life from playing this is sport for fun, and that kills me. And it's not even worldwide. It's just national.
Yeah.
So I feel like if any sport should really be focused upon, it should be the ones that are worldwide, such as basketball is worldwide, baseball. Obviously, tennis.
There it is.
Yeah.
Major League Gaming.
Yes, that's a very physical sport.
The thumbs, man, your thumbs just.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it's intense. Not that I would know.
Footballers have no idea. Them jocks have no idea what horrible is, what straining your strength and everything is until you've done gaming. It's very difficult.
So, unless anyone else has anything else to say, I'm good with this. Getting that off my chest. My name is Shilling, everyone.
My name is Pet the Cats.
And I'm the wonderful James Games 360. Over-exaggerated a little bit, yes.
Indeed.
Oh, God.
We thank you for watching.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done.